We're good?
We're good.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chit.
Hello. Is this thing on?
Yeah. Is anybody home? Yes, we back in this busy itch. Hey, man, appreciate everybody's patience and stuff, man. We have some stuff going on personally, and then with the space, we're still in the process. Shout out to Kim, man. His one-man army. He's out here getting things right so we can bring you the best quality product around, man. But I miss y'all. I know people been asking me, where y'all at, man? But we here. We ain't go nowhere, man. You feel me? It's never a goodbye. See you later, okay? And we're here, man. Got my boy Garth Chocolate in the building tonight, man.
Hello, how's everybody?
What's going on, man? Talk to the people. How you feeling?
What's up, man? I'm feeling blessed. And I'm ready to be back. I'm glad to be back.
Glad to be back, man. Look, I feel like last time they seen you had a Caesar, the buzz.
Last time I had the little
you got the fro. I mean, don't give him too much, but is there a reason why your hair looks like that, or are you just feeling pro black?
We booked and busy,
Yeah.
We booked and busy.
Yeah, booked and busy.
Yes,
Said
sir.
TikTok or not?
TikTok now we still got motion. TikTok, no TikTok, we still motion.
Man, speak to that a little bit though, and like and your feelings on that, and if you think it's gonna last.
Honestly, at first I looked at it, I got scared because I'm like, that's my main source of income right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go back to the drawing board and figure out what's next. But luckily, if it does happen, it's not until October, so we do have some wiggle room to figure out what's next.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, it did go through the House first, and it did pass through.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't think Congress is going to pass it, to be honest, because I feel like as America, we have a lot more on our plate than TikTok. Like, there's literally so many things going on in the world, in America, for people to focus on TikTok.
They only want to ban it because they don't own it.
They just want own it. Yeah, exactly. They just want the money in it. They want to tax
like there's
it.
so like there's like Twitter is literally free porn.
Yeah.
Like Elon don't block shit on there
at all.
Like
at all.
They're not trying to give us Twitter. Like Twitter is crazy. You can't even be on Twitter in public on with your phone.
You can't freely swipe.
You gotta have that shit dimmed.
Right.
With a privacy screen.
Right.
To scroll on.
Head on swivel.
Like for real, bro. You bound to see dick and balls on that motherfucker. Like with some coochie. Like it'd be looking crazy on there,
for
man.
Real.
Like,
but yeah, I really hope that they don't. And the only way it's gonna stay, they said, if somebody buys it out. So if the owner of TikTok sells it, that's the only reason. That's the only way it's gonna stay. And that's crazy.
So they saying it October is clipped.
They're gonna go through with if it's passing Congress, and if it passes Congress, it's gonna go up to the president. But they're saying if it does go up to the president in October, that's when the decision will actually happen and it will be deleted. But they're saying that TikTok has until October for all this to go away. Like they just go away with it, if for the owner to sell it. So the owner has until October to sell it. Basically.
That is crazy, bro. America.
Yeah.
Flexes his muscle again. Like, those niggas can't have shit, bro.
Power.
Like, it's crazy because it's like, TikTok is damn near like an extension of Google.
Yes.
Like,
literally.
It's like Google and YouTube together.
Together. And I don't understand why there's such a negative connotation on it, because it's so helpful. There's a lot of hacks on there that you would have never known if you didn't look at TikTok. Like I learned how to what I learned how to do. Bro, I learned that if you poke a hole in the middle of the lemon, you could just squeeze out a little bit of lemon juice. You don't have to cut the whole lemon, and you can save it for later. Like,
but see, that's the thing though. They don't want us to know shit. They only want you to know what they want you to know.
Right.
Everything else is just like. But I'm just like, bro, you literally like. Okay, cool. But these are a lot of, like you said, a lot of people's sources of income. People that became stars on there.
Yeah.
But, you always got to have a plan B regardless. Nothing lasts forever. Even when you get drafted professionally or you're doing this, that, or the third, even if you're a rapper, like shit, you got to always think about your exit plan or your plan B.
Yeah.
So, that's why we push like, community and having trades in general, even if it's not, right. You know what I'm saying? Or working on building your YouTube, man, and getting stuff thing. Like that, transitioning and, Instagram's still Instagram. So you can still, just grow up. Like we've always found a way to maneuver and make it work. So it shouldn't stop now, but I just think that shit's lame as hell.
Yeah.
Like, but it was already nasty once Universal started snatching sounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel me? That was the first little.
It was like, what's going
on? You gotta
on?
stay woke. Universal has ties with the, like, come on now. Like, these politicians is crazy. But all I'm gonna say is, hey, if Biden want any chance at getting reelected, he better make sure motherfucking TikTok is here to stay.
Yeah.
He want to keep taking pictures with, yeah, Glow. She talking about, yeah, Joe. Like, you feel me? They want to do they world tour with the rappers now. Stop and eat in the middle of North Carolina with a random black family eating cookout when we only eat cookout when we drunk.
Trying to get a black vote.
Like, come on, bro. First of all, that black family don't even look like they eat cookout. They look like they eat good meals on a day-to-day basis, nigga. You got to go to the trenches for niggas that's eating cookout, bro. And we only eating cookout because that's the only thing open. Now, we fuck with cookout, but like just to be eating it all willy-nilly on your free will, you either just fucked up down bad, got a budget.
Or haven't had it in a long time.
But other than that, if you got access to cookout, you not just raw on the cookout. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta be coming from the function. I'm fucked up and I don't want to wait for my all-star at Waffle House.
Right.
But look, man, that's crazy. But just getting into some hip-hop news though. Young Thug RICO trial witness admits to being under the influences while taking this. Can this shit get any crazier?
Which one is that? Is that the one that was try not to say what he used to call him? You talking about the guy that couldn't remember shit? Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't. It's not specific.
No, we about to click on it. But it's just like, yo, at this point, free this nigga, bro. Cause like this is a shit show. Like, I don't know what is going on here, but this has to be the most bizarre case ever.
Literally.
Like, it's like we're getting off topic here. It's like it's so many other shenanigans going on. You fail to realize that they're trying to indict this man on a RICO charge. Like, this shit just seems so fucking goofy. But in the article it says Young Thug's RICO trial has gone anything but smoothly since it began. Most recently, a witness who took the stand was apparently under the influence. On Tuesday, March 19th, the defense called prosecuting a witness, Adrian Beam, for cross-examination. Amid their line of questioning, he candidly admitted to being high. I'm so high right now, y'all. I'm about to go to sleep on y'all. He said, and I ain't gonna tell a lie. Well, he got up on that oath. He ain't tell a lie. Where's the DA Fanny and all this? But anyway, lead prosecutor DA Adrian Love that doesn't even sound like a real name. Like, these niggas are made up.
DA
Adrian Love. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? Are we in an episode of Power? Then offered him a bottle of water while Thug's attorney Brian Steele asked if Bean needed a moment to get it together. Despite the condition was in, he opted to keep going. Let's keep the ball rolling, quote unquote. In that moment, which was captured on Trial's live stream, it could be viewed below. Also, according to legal reporter Megan Cuniff, two attorneys got into an argument in court last week that got so tense to the point a sheriff's deputy had to get involved. In a clip from the live stream of day 42 of the trial, shout out Jackie Robinson,
42.
the judge told the pair to take it down a notch as they continue arguing, after which he specifically singled out Adrian Love. "Quote unquote, I know you're being an advocate," he said. "At some point, stop. Just stop. I made my ruling. Good, bad, or indifferent to you. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some." Later, when Thug referenced the rant to the DA Love, the judge also reprimanded the room for laughing. "I didn't ask anyone to laugh in the gallery. This is a courtroom, not some entertainment forum for you." Drake previously called out the entire proceeding after a video of Young Thug in jail leaked a few months back. Like, basically, like, what the fuck is going on? They just doing anything here. Free Thug, man. I don't really feel like they have a solid case. This is nothing more than farther than them trying to prove a point. Like,
yeah.
Because my thing is just like, have the killing stopped, have the robbing stopped, have the theft stopped. No.
Mm-mm.
Now, it's not to say that if these things are to be true, allegedly, then okay, that's a different story. But it's about what you can prove. And right now, no one has proved anything other than this case is complete trash. Like, it's in shambles. You got attorneys arguing with each other. You got niggas coming on the trial high. You got one of the DAs really is supposed to be part of YSL. Like, one of the prosecutors, like, she really with the shits, it's apparently. Like, so, I don't know.
Free Thug, man.
Free Thug, man. Bryson Tiller shares release date and details about an R&B infused self-tilted album.
Don't.
What you think about that?
I'm excited. I think it's called Bryson Tiller album, BTA. I think it's coming out April 6th or something like that. April 5th, April 6th, something like that.
Yes. Bryson Tiller is gearing up to release his fourth studio album, and it's going to be an R&B infused reintroduction to the Don't singer. In an interview with Complex that was published on Tuesday, March 19th, he revealed that the self-titled LP will drop on April 5th, and it will only have one featured artist, namely
Victoria
Monet.
Ooh.
He's quoted saying, "I'm a little impatient sometimes when it comes to features," he explained. "I'll be in the studio and I'll have a song with the open verse. I want maybe two different artists on it, and I'm just like, I can rap too. Probably better than that person, so I'm going to just do it myself. Talk your shit." He continued, "But also, I really just want this album to be about myself more than anything, so I don't want to bring too many people in it," respectfully. As for why it will mainly be R&B, the Kentucky native explained that he felt like now is the time to just show people what I'm capable of.
Right.
"I felt like it wasn't my time to try to get people to believe in some new concept or some new world that I'm trying to create." He added, "There's a lot of different types of music on this album. Most of it is R&B infused, but a lot of different sounds. If you love all music, then you'll probably love most of it. I wanted to show where I could go with it if I choose to." I appreciate it. I'm excited, man, because he definitely one of the pioneers in the I would say the trap soul, R&B soul lane. And I think he's a uber talent. You know, he's been quiet for a while. Things of that nature. Well, so
he's been dropping like every Tuesday since like January on SoundCloud. A lot of different things on there. I think they just either throwaways or maybe they might be on the album, but some of them are good, and then some of them was like, I could tell they're just throwaways, just stuff to for the people. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Let's go. Let's get into one more little rap topic for the people, and then we're gonna transition into something else. Let's get into Beyonce.
This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold.
All right. Beyonce has shared the cover art for her forthcoming album, Cowboy Carter, while sharing details about her transition to making country music. The quote-unquote Texas Hold'em singer took to Instagram on Tuesday to share the visual, which features her sitting sideways on a galloping white horse. In the shot, she can be seen holding an American flag. I don't like that. She should have held the Texas flag. Red, white, and blue leather suit adorned by a sash that reads Cowboy Carter. She accompanied the photo with a lengthy caption in which she wrote, "Today marks the 10-day countdown until the release of Act 2. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to all the supporters of Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriages. I feel honored to be the first black woman with the #1 single on the Hot Country Songs chart. That would not have happened without the outpouring of support from each and every one of you. My hope is that years from now, the mention of an artist's race as it relates to releasing genres of music will be irrelevant. Signed, yours truly, Queen B.
Auntie B.
I mean, to be honest, if you ask me, I don't even think it's... All I think is that we're just doing is just taking rightfully back what's ours anyway. We created every sound, every origin of music is inspired by the black soul.
Right.
Like, this is not a racist thing. This is not... some shit's just facts.
Right.
Like, that's why she can go in there and do Taylor Swift numbers. Fuck that. Fuck that. She's doing Beyonce numbers.
Right, because she's Beyonce.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
It don't matter, but let that be a message to everybody. Like, you know, when you that motherfucker, like, just go ahead and do your thing.
Do what you want to do, man.
Do what you want to do. Don't let nothing hold you back. Don't let nothing dictate or anything of that nature.
I'm excited for music this year. I know we like 3 months.
Yeah, I feel like, because remember last year, hip hop had the lowest rates and everything, and you know, it's the you know, Easter Sunday coming up, so you know what that means. It's the rebirth,
right?
Yeah. So 2024, it's a lot of good music coming out. I'm a huge fan of YG Marley. I want to see him make some more music. Praise God in the Moonlight. You've heard that?
Yeah, I did.
I knew that was a Marley as soon as I heard it. Like, even like I'm like,
voice.
That boy, he sampled his grandfather's song, and that's actually Lauryn Hill's son. So niggas destined to great.
Yeah.
But one thing, the Marleys, nigga passed down literally all his genes.
A lot, yeah. Even the youngest one, I seen the youngest one on TikTok was singing too. On tour, wherever they.
It's like almost mandatory. It's like on some Jackson 5 shit. Like, almost like, are you a Marley?
Sing.
You must rap. You must sing.
Did you see the movie?
Huh?
Did you see the movie?
No. And that was probably a shitty Jamaican accent. Forgive me talking about real Jamaicans. I'm sorry. That was probably like a mix between like African and Jamaican. It was like Afro-Jamaican. I'm sorry. I was just in the run punch. 1, 2. That run punch still got me a little bit loose, man. But, so forgive me for that. But no, I didn't get to watch it.
I liked it.
I do wish I could watch it though. What did it come on? It just came out in theaters, right?
Yeah, it's not
on the networks, right?
Not yet.
Yeah. But I'm gonna make my way.
Yeah, it was good. I just needed more.
I heard there was like, maybe I misread, but something about the ending people didn't like, or what was like a lot of people's disdain from the movie. I've seen like I didn't see like, oh, niggas was like, this is trash, but
no, it wasn't bad. It's just like I feel like they left out a lot about his life, and they like focused more so on the music aspect, and I feel like people probably wanted to know like more about his background,
the day to day,
like yes, and it was a lot of just like the music stuff, but it wasn't detailed. Like, it was a little bit of this here. It didn't show him having like all the multiple wives and all this. It like they used that as B-roll in a way, and they didn't really dive into it too much. They didn't really dive into a lot of stuff, I feel like, about it.
Like, they didn't even like. So you don't even really watch that movie and take away why he was so revolutionary.
You could see why, because it shows him leaving and, you know, having enough with the gang wars and everything in Jamaica, and then him coming back, and then the two what were they, senators or whoever, shaking hands, and that's how the movie ended. So I feel like there's a lot more to be said than just what they gave, but it was good. I enjoyed it. But I feel like there's a lot more that they could have dove into. Because,
like, shit, not only was it, he made splashes and everything. Like, you know, he's like really the face of reggae. You want to keep it quite frank, especially for America.
Yeah, and it did show how they made the album, Exodus, and what else? And like the band coming together. But other than that, it was very vague. And his wife too. I feel like it was more so like a love story than his actual biopic, if that makes sense.
Yeah. They showed his death.
Yeah, they showed that it was from cancer on his foot, and he never wanted to get it fixed. So they showed that part. But other than that, that's about it. And
he died at like 36.
Yeah. And they showed him getting shot too in the beginning, or him and I think his manager at the time
Mm-hmm.
in the beginning. But that's literally everything I just told you right there. That's the whole movie. It's some performances.
Damn.
That's the whole movie.
That's all right. Yeah, there hasn't really been a fire biopic or documentary like since.
Now I did see a trailer for the Amy Winehouse one coming soon. That might be good. But
no, but as far as like a
good black one.
Good black one. Can't think about what made the last one maybe. Honestly, probably Kanye's.
Yeah, but that wasn't really like that was like just a documentary vibe.
Yeah, well, because biopic means they have to die.
Yeah,
but I also said documentary too, though.
Documentary Kanye's was good.
So
Kanye was great, actually.
Yeah, and I think this is because it was like actual, like literal footage from those moments, like, which really gave that. You felt like you was there. You learned a lot about him. You learned a lot about Donda.
Yeah,
you know. But go ahead.
Now I was gonna say that guy was smart for starting that far back. Like as soon as he started to pick up the camera, that's so smart.
Like that's what I be feeling like. Damn, bro, I want to just buy a vlog camera and just
vlogging.
For one, just for the memories, shit that is like, especially is like when you right there and you in your come up and you going through it and stuff like that. Like to have that stuff to give to people when you finally break through, it's just like pretty cool. Like motherfuckers might look at you now like, bro, why are you walking around? Like, who are you? Like,
right.
You'll see.
Yeah.
Give it 10 years, you're gonna fucking pre-save this on motherfucking whatever fucking platform streaming service we got in a decade from now.
Right.
On Netflix Plus, nigga.
Right. Right.
Like that shit, cause I be feeling like, yo, my life is a literal movie. Like I just be in shit. And it's like more good shit than, and it's never really bad shit, but it just be some just shit. Like
just life be
some
life.
Good shit,
yeah.
Man. Some good turd.
Yeah. Well, you gotta take your socks off. You gotta take your socks off.
You gotta keep the fan on. Spray to the fan. But yeah, that we're speaking about documentaries and stuff like that. That takes me to the new documentary, "Quiet on Set," featuring Drake Bell. Okay. Nickelodeon star from Drake and Josh. Yeah, and essentially. He's telling a story about Dan Schneider and how he was sexually abused, raped, molested, as many of the other Nickelodeon stars.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, bro, it's like, this is the, like, is this like the, I want to know what them niggas in Hollywood did to the higher ups to really blow this whole shit up.
Wow.
Because it's like, motherfuckers is letting the chopper sing. Like, everything is really coming to light. And none of these platforms was good. The only one that's safe right now is Cartoon Network.
Right. Yeah. I mean, because cartoons is cartoons.
Yeah. But it's like, damn.
Wow. That's deep.
But I always think about, like, the parents involved in, like, if they knowingly, I feel like some parents did, and some parents, like, even with R. Kelly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's a predator, but a lot of these people had agreements, and everyone knew what was going on. So it'd just be like, yo, how does this really go under the radar?
Money.
Money is the root to all problems and all solutions.
And I feel like they seen some people come up about it. So they was like, if they can do it, I can do it.
Let me pull up this to kind of give y'all a little bit more background.
Quiet on Set, the dark side of kids TV. That's deep.
All right. So this is This article states, quiet on set allegations, the most shocking claims about Nickelodeon's heyday. By Elena Nicola and Samantha Kubuta. So the new ID documentary series, Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV, takes a deep dive into the working conditions of both child actors and adult staff on Nickelodeon 1990s and the early 2000s. Well, really just 2000s, doesn't say that. And particularly the documentary tracks the influence producer Dan Schneider had on shaping Nickelodeon, creating shows and launching careers of actors who will become major stars like Amanda Bynes and Drake Bell. In the documentary, some of the writers, former child stars, and other staffers who worked with Schneider alleged that the atmosphere behind the scenes was toxic. Schneider does not appear in the documentary, but statements attributed to him responding to various allegations are shown on screen. He has consistently denied allegations of misconduct, most recently telling Today.com through a spokesperson that he quote-unquote expected to be asked a lot from his team. Dan Schneider expected and asked a lot from his teams. They worked long hours and consistently made successful shows. In the challenges of production, Dan Schneider could get frustrated at times, and he understands why some employees found that intimidating and stressful. The March 18th statement reads, citing, quote, many former colleagues, quote, who still tell him how much they enjoyed and appreciate working on his shows. But he also knows some people did not have a positive experience, and he is truly sorry for that. Dan Schneider knows he should have done better and feels awful about anyone who saw him had his worst instead of his best, the statement reads. I'm going to pause right there. I think that's a guilty, I think that's like a low-key, like, a guilty verdict, like right there. Like that's like a guilty confirmation in a sense, where it's like, well, nigga, if you ain't do nothing, then you ain't do nothing.
You ain't got to talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to like, and it's like fake accountability. It's like trying to like butter it up, ease out the whole pressure. Like, well, you know, I can understand, and for that I do apologize and stuff like that, to try to create a facade that you are this upstanding, upheld citizen, and you didn't take advantage of these kids chasing fame.
That is sad.
Furthermore, it says the fact is many of the kids on these shows are put in. Where the fuck am I at? The fact is many kids on these shows are put in untenable position of becoming the breadwinner for their family, and the pressure that comes along with that. The statement continues, add on top of the difficulties of growing up and having to do so under the spotlight while working a demanding job as a child. Nobody understood that pressure better than Dan Schneider. That's why he was their biggest champion. Dan Schneider said himself that he was a tough boss to work for, and if he could do things all over again, he would act differently. The statement concludes, but let's be clear, when Dan departed Nickelodeon on a full investigation was done, and again, what was found is that he was a challenging, tough, and at times inappropriate and demanding person to work for and with, nothing else. Nickelodeon announced it was parting ways with Schneider in 2018. In a statement to Today.com on March 13th, a spokesperson for the network said it had adopted numerous safeguards over the years to help ensure we are living up to our own high standards and the expectation of our audience. Though we cannot corroborate and negate allegations of behaviors from productions decades ago, Nickelodeon, as a matter of policy, investigates all formal complaints, part of our commitment to fostering a safe and professional workplace environment free of harassment of other kinds of inappropriate conduct, the network said. Now, granted, I want to put people on game and let them know that HR is not for you. Human resources does not serve the employee. They are there to protect the company.
Say that one more time. Like,
human resources departments are not designed to protect the employee. They're put in place to protect harm from the company. You know what I'm saying? So the way that they sway it and pitch it is that you can come to them about any type of allegations and things like that. And what they'll try to do is, aid it, stop it before seeing, you know what I'm saying, and do all that because they don't want bad press. They really don't want that.
Right.
Like, it's literally not for their betterment. They're not really trying to seek justice for you. They're just trying to prevent you more from causing more harm to them. Because at the end of the day, that's their brand, and they're gonna protect that by all means because money rules the world.
Right.
So, the network also said its highest priorities were the well-being and best interest, not just for our employees, cast, and crew, but all of children. Trying to get the Drake to Josh part. Yeah, it's a whole fucking lot. I'm not about to read all of that.
Yeah, I can see
Here we go. So, Drake Bell in the docuseries reveals that he quote unquote didn't know how to process the abuse that happened to him. He's quoted saying, "I think that led to a lot of self-destruction and a lot of self-loathing," he says. "I would try and just escape with alcohol abuse, substance abuse, really just anything to escape, really." Bell was the subject of several headlines following his time on the Children's Network. "I would have stints of sobriety and then the pressure would be too much, and all of these demons that I had were very difficult to work through," Bell recalls. "And so I think a lot of my self-destructive behavior would always just be a temporary fix." Bell specifically mentions getting DUIs and pleading guilty to child endangerment in 2021 as behaviors that were happening because I was lost. In this 2021 case, a female accused Bell of sexual misconduct, alleging the Drake and Josh star had sent her graphic photos and had been grooming her since she was 12. Bell took a plea deal and was sentenced to 200 hours of community service. He's quoted saying, "I took responsibility for that. I did what was asked of me," Bell says in the docuseries. "But the media grabbed a hold of so much misinformation and it destroyed me, and I started to spin out of control." He says he went through bankruptcy and lost his home before hitting rock bottom and checking into a treatment center. "If I continue that path, that could very likely be the end of my story," he says. When asked if he believes Hollywood is a good place for children, Bell doesn't seem to know how to answer. He's quoted saying, "I wanted nothing more in life but to get on stage," he replies. "There's so much in this industry that you have to be cautious of, but I would want the experiences that I've had, the good experiences that I've have had ripped away from me. I don't know. But I would love to be able to create an environment where we're not so vulnerable and susceptible to outside dangers." So, that's just a little bit about Quiet on the Set on our favorite fucking childhood network series, Nickelodeon. And to me, that shit is shocking because I was a Nickelodeon nigga.
You were?
I ain't fuck with Disney Channel.
For real? You're like Kim Possible, Proud Family.
Nah. Like,
That's So Raven.
Yeah, I like That's So Raven and like I like Sweet Life. Like I fucked with Disney Channel, but
Nickelodeon was that.
Yeah, especially because of Nick at Night and stuff like that. And and you know that's funny though because in a sense I always felt like I don't know if you got this watching it, but I always felt like Nickelodeon was like more mature
in a way
than Disney Channel.
In a way.
Like I felt like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And maybe because it was all the stuff going on behind the scenes, like.
But I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
It's like Disney. I feel like Disney was like safe. You know what I'm saying?
And Nickelodeon was like a little PG.
Yeah, you had Disney that was PG, and you had Nickelodeon which was PG-13. You know, and then they had Nick at Night, and then all the stuff, and then, you know they had the slime show, Nickelodeon Awards, all that stuff. So I was definitely a Nickelodeon kid. You know that and Cartoon Network.
Okay. Yeah,
you feel me? I love Cartoon Network.
I will flip back and forth between everything.
Because that was where I was going to watch my shit. That was where I was going to watch my cartoons.
Okay.
And then, you know, because they had Adult Swim.
At night,
At night. So, like, of course, like, I was just a badass little kid. I just wanted to be around all the tough shit. But what's that one fucking show on
Cartoon Network?
On Adult Swim with the motherfucking burger and fried and the soda. I can't think of the name.
Was that Bob's Burger?
No, hell no, nigga. That's not Bob's Burger.
No. That was bro.
I cannot think. That was my shit. Yo, that show was so funny to me, bro. And I used to get my Futurama in.
Yeah, I remember Futurama.
Futurama was my shit, man. All right, this leads you to my next question.
All right.
American Dad or Family Guy?
Family Guy. I never watched American Dad, to be honest with you.
For real?
Yeah, no, I never watched it. And I probably only watched a couple episodes of Family Guy. Oh, Peter.
Peter.
Oh, Peter.
Ah, Peter. Peter. I don't know. American Dad was funny.
What's it called? Hamburger Planet?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great show. Great show. But yeah. Okay, so you said what did I just ask you?
You said Family Guy or
American Dad.
What about you? Family Guy, American Dad.
Family Guy for sure, but American Dad was pretty funny.
Okay.
American Dad is just literally Family Guy.
Okay, same difference.
It's kind of okay. The Cleveland Show.
Okay. See, you telling shows that I never watched before.
With Family Guy.
I was like Cleveland Show because it's Black Power.
You ain't watched the Cleveland Show?
No.
Damn. Did you watch the PJs growing up?
PJs. No.
What?
What are the PJs? Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Oh my God, I'm showing my age on this motherfucker,
Hold on.
man.
Let me see. I vaguely remember these people.
The
Vaguely.
PJs?
Vaguely. I vaguely remember.
Damn, man.
Let me see.
Showing my age on
99.
that.
Started in 99. Final episode 2001. Eddie Murphy was in that show.
Yeah, that's a go home and watch that.
PJ, it's on Tubi.
Yeah, I encourage you go home and watch the PJs, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good show.
I vaguely remember it though. I vaguely remember that PJ. Okay. But yeah, I watched like Disney a lot. I watched Nick.
I did fuck with the movies now on Disney Channel.
But looking
like
back
when they
at
dropped the movies and shit.
you see the twin white girls basketball movie.
The crazy one when she
broke her foot or something, broke her ankle or something like that, and she was like this.
Yeah, for like 20 minutes, and then pass it to herself and made the game with a shot. Yeah. That shit, I didn't even realize how dragged out that shit was.
That's what I was about to say. Like looking back on it now, it's like, bro, what was we watching?
And see, but the thing is, I did fuck with the early Disney, with Lizzie McGuire and even Stevens and all that shit. Disney wasn't always on that super soft. That was those was good shows. I fucked with that. But then as I got to middle school,
you was like, okay,
that's how I was fucking with Nickelodeon and shit like that. But I did used to, the early times, even Stevens and all that shit. Okay, so Simpsons or Family Guy?
I like The Simpsons. I like the way they.
Hey, I'm Krusty the Clown.
I like the way they they went about the show.
Yeah,
like the format of it. I like the format of The Simpsons.
They spoke a lot of true shit.
Yeah, that's crazy too.
Hey,
that's crazy.
I don't know if that's coincidental or
they said. I think The Simpsons said that Trump was going to go in the second term. So we're gonna see if that's true or not.
Will he be the first nigga to get elected for one term, not get elected for the second, and then come back in?
It was one of the Roosevelts. I think that did.
Bro,
that.
Can we get a motherfucker in there under 40? Please.
I've realized that too.
That's why things are still the way that they are. These are motherfuckers that still from the civil rights ages.
On their way out.
You know what I'm saying? But they still pushing those ideologies.
Because they got the same mindset.
Still got the same mindset. That was when they was kids.
I don't know, bro.
At least maybe early 40s. My thing is, though, I feel like they might hit the old switcheroo and try to get Kamala in there.
For the prayers?
Yeah. Switch that whole... Because, bro, Joe be looking bad. Just even general.
I mean, he's up there.
They all up there.
But he's up there, bro. He's been in politics since I was born.
Before you was born.
Before I was born. Cause I remember, cause I'm from Delaware and he's from Delaware too. So like, I remember him growing up. I remember he used to come into our like middle school and like talk to us sometimes, and like he would be at the state championship games. Like I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he would be around.
You know, I like to give credit for the Obama administration for catapulting Biden into
Most
national
definitely.
success.
Yeah,
You feel me?
definitely. But looking from Delaware, like he's always been that guy. But like I see where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Like outside Delaware, people probably didn't know who he was.
All right. But now, you know, we got a little head just reminiscing and shit, thinking about all this. But yeah, whatever though. I hope Dan Schneider gets whatever the fuck is coming to him though.
Right.
I have no sympathy for fucking child abusers and
At all.
weirdos. Like,
At all.
So it's a toxic industry. So do understand what you're getting yourself into.
I do need to watch
Stay
that.
protected. Have a strong support team,
Mm-hmm.
support system. That's one thing that's going to get you through it. And
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Staying true on your values too.
facts, man. Don't look. And literally, this is like selling your soul is not always synonymous with some fucking ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Like selling your soul is literally just degrading yourself so much, and just in order for an opportunity
Right.
at fame.
Mm-hmm.
Or success. Like that is selling your soul, you know. So in a sense, now there maybe are some rituals where they actually go out there and there's a lamb and then there's 6 niggas in KKK outfits and yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like I could believe that too.
How you feel
Especially
about Sean Combs?
I ain't gonna lie, I was at Ragorama and these is hard ass Sean John pants and I bought them, but I feel like that money don't go to him no more. But the bitches was fire. I'm like, damn. Never hit the Diddy Bop. Yo, chill. Nah, that is crazy. Like I don't want nigga. I just got dark humor. That is a true story. I did buy those pants, but it was hard. I feel like it's just like to a point where it's like everybody can't be lying.
So it's crazy you say that.
Like it's hard. Like it's like everybody can't be lying.
It's crazy you say that. I know somebody in the music industry. He's a writer,
Mm-hmm.
and he said there was a writers camp
Mm-hmm.
that Diddy had, and so him and his friend they go in there. There's big names in the studio,
Mm-hmm.
and Diddy talks to my friend's friend and is like, "Oh, I know you got all these accolades. Da 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 da. You wrote for this, you produced this, and this. Like I see you. And the boy was like, yeah. That's me. He was like, let me ask you something. You think you a king? He was like, yeah, we all kings. He was like, you think you a god? He was like, yeah, we all gods. Then he looked at him and said, no, I'm God, nigga. And then everybody was like, and didn't say nothing. And he like got in his face and everything. So the boy said, everything that they say, he feels like Diddy did it because of that. Like
That is like, yo, what?
like
Well, you seen his back tattoo, right?
No, I never seen it.
Yeah, it's some wild shit.
But then again, you gotta think he was making people walk for cheesecakes too, singing for beds.
Yo, making the band was outrageous, and the way he used to treat Shorty, the dance instructor.
Yeah, I know she got stories.
Like he could dance better than her. Like
I
the
know
nigga
she
is
got-
crazy.
I know she
bro.
got stories, bro.
Crazy.
I know she got stories.
Nigga said, like, what was the point in just pressing him like that?
Yeah,
Nigga said, you think you a god?
and he just came up on him. No, I'm God, nigga. Like I'm God. And everybody, I'm talking about like people, like real major people in the industry saying nothing, and just letting him like be in front of the board like that.
So how was the rest of the night after that?
I don't know if I can speak on that on air, to be honest,
Yeah.
because it got. I can't speak. I don't think I can't speak on
Okay.
that. I can't speak on that.
He ain't go like that.
I can't speak.
Oh,
I can't speak on that.
That's tough. Like, yo, damn, never in a million years would you think you'd be in a situation where I gotta punch this nigga Diddy in the face.
I can't speak on that. Bro.
Nah, he's a very powerful man, bro. So it's like motherfuckers like that, you still even gotta be like,
Yeah.
I mean, you heard stories like
Mhm.
it blew up Cuddy car.
Yeah,
Like, the nigga
yeah.
is insane.
But like I
bro.
said, he said anything that he did, that they say he did, he believes everything 100% because of that night. Everything. So I'm like, wow. Like, that's deep.
And I wonder, like, this happened after Biggie died, like him with this turmoil.
Could have, or it could have been just stuff because, just like his childhood and how he grew up. Just same with R. Kelly. But just unhealed trauma, and having success and people thinking it's okay to act a certain way, and just because you have money, people are not going to say anything because you have money, and you're the breadwinner. Just like the thing over here with Nickelodeon.
I wonder how his sons feel.
And his daughters.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably could have really, really went haywire when what was her name? Kim Porter? When she passed. Probably went insane after that too.
Mm-hmm. But apparently Cassie says there's some type of recordings with Kim Porter and all that shit. Like, yeah, they said that he had Kim Porter's house bugged. Some more shit.
Yeah, see, that's Nope. Nope. Stay away. Desert Washington said, stay away. Leave 15 minutes early.
That's what he said?
Yeah. He said, when you going to them parties now, you gotta leave 15 minutes early. Leave 30 minutes early.
So, on to something a little bit more positive, but still a little stressful. Which three-headed goat team are you taking?
I'm
gonna give it to you.
Okay.
You remember the good legendary song "Mr. Carter"?
Mm-hmm.
Featuring who?
Mr. Carter, Lil Wayne, and Jay-Z.
All right. You know the irony in that is that they're both essentially get responsibility for maybe four of the greatest artists of all time.
Icons.
Mm-hmm. Who are you taking? Are you taking the tree of Jay, Riri,
Kanye,
and Ye? Or do you go Wayne, Drake,
Nicki? See, this is deep.
Yeah. I was talking to Hodge about this the other day, and we was just like, damn. That's so crazy. And then you have to even go with I feel like the first step is figuring out who's the better Carter.
Wow. That's a good.
That shit is crazy.
The better Carter for me is easy for me because growing up, I'm from up north, so it would be Jay-Z for me. But after that, like the trios, I feel like younger me would say the Jay-Z trio, but older me is like Drake is like that guy. Wayne, really, like looking back and like going back and listening to everything, Wayne was that guy, is that guy. Nicki by herself alone is that girl. Rihanna hasn't dropped in a minute.
Yeah, so this is where my next thing. It's like I was telling talking to Hodge. I'm like, well, the thing with Rihanna is that she doesn't have an extensive catalog.
She doesn't.
But she's still an icon, just based off who she is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm like, if this is strictly...
Yeah, I was about to ask, is this just strictly music or like impact or like...
You can include whatever. Now like musically though,
I feel like it's...
I'm like, maybe you edge it to... Because my thing is, I'm from up north too, but... I really fucked with Wayne. Like, Wayne was one of my favorite rappers growing up. I fucked with Jay-Z too,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't really understand what Jay-Z was talking about.
Right? True.
You know?
True.
Until older, as
Mm-hmm.
I got more conscious.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's like, no, Jay-Z. Like,
He was
Jay-Z was
spit.
always like, we had respect for Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
It was played, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? When he had I Know. No, that's Nas. But it's a hard not like, you
yeah,
feel me?
for
Like,
us.
that, you know, he has his classes in there. And
Mhm.
so that was tough. But I go Wayne, but see, then after that, I get stuck because, like, Ye or Drake. And now I'm just like, I feel like I have to give that one to Ye, though.
You got to.
Just because he produces,
I was
too.
about to say that. He touched so many different tracks
Like-
that you wouldn't even know about, too.
Like, and then it's like, though, when you go Ree or Nick, musically,
It's
Nicki's clearing her.
easy. But then as a, like, an icon, influential, like,
Yeah. But then, too, now if you want to talk about fiscal and add up the net worth,
no brainer.
$1 billion is more than $1 million.
It is. It is. So it'd be Riri. But it's like, wow. Like these conversations, like when I'd be like, why can't we just all just be together? Like, why do we got to separate each other? Like, why do we got to have competition? Because that's
And I don't even think it's. I feel I'm pretty sure all of them all have a good relationship
Yeah,
with each other.
definitely.
You know, Ye, Jay-Z. No, I don't.
it's
You know,
Ye. It's
but-
Ye. It's Ye. You see, he was getting mad at
Yeah, nigga, you said
Casanet.
the pants was too fucking big. What do you want him to do, bro? Like, yeah, I don't even think it was just like. I don't even think it was that crazy though. But he's been getting a whole lot of bad reviews about the new Yeezy drops. Niggas not getting their shipments.
Bro, I don't understand why it's 3 different sizes and that's it.
What's the size?
The sizes for the shoes. It's 3 different sizes.
What do you mean?
Like it's a dot for the small size, it's 2 dots for the medium size, and it's 3 dots for the large size.
Maybe because they're really like socks.
So they're supposed to flop on your feet if
They
you can't?
they stretch. They stretchy. And the thing is, it's like it's cool because everything's super affordable.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I don't know. I seen one nigga on TikTok. He's like, bro, the shirt is just too short.
I did see that
Yeah,
joint up here is like this or this. But it is crazy what Adidas is doing to them though. Like they really are. I get Yeezy drops from Adidas all the time, and it's like this is not Kanye West anymore. But they're still using his name. They're still using his stuff. They're still using everything. So it's crazy how they're doing that to him. But as far as his collection goes, I'm seeing a lot of mixed reviews on it, honestly. And I haven't personally bought anything from it, so I can't.
I would get some of this shit just cause like it's cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But I don't know. Like you can't even get this shit right for the celebrities.
Right. But I honestly don't think that was him. I think that was his team.
Yeah,
That
you know
was
what I'm
his
saying. You seen his manager? Low-key,
Yeah, I don't know
like,
why he
press
came. I don't know
guy?
why he pressed him like that. He
First
did
of
not need to
all,
do
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Niggas, this shit is weird. The way he was talking on the phone,
I don't know why.
I'm like, yo, what
Hold
the
up, I'm not-
007? The fuck is
Hold up, I'm
this?
not finished. Let me finish talking.
Right, like,
Yeah, this the easy. Like, I'm glad this is going this way. Like, bro,
the fuck are you, the enforcer, nigga?
you could literally see that the pants didn't
Nigga,
fit.
the fucking Terminator, like, what the fuck? Like, bro, this nigga,
The
Kai,
pants like this.
like, what is Kai? 21, 22?
2022, yeah, 22.
Yeah, like,
Grown man.
like, easy though. Like, it's like you be with him and then he just fucking loses you. And you just be like, okay, he'll reel it back in at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he's working on what, Vultures 2 or
That sounds amazing. The first one was okay, but I feel like it was a lot of like unfinished. I don't know if that's the sound he was going for.
I think that the first one wasn't real. I think the first one were more so like drafts.
Yeah, that's what
So
that's what
the
it sounded
vibe
like.
I got.
That's
like,
what it
or
sounded like.
unfinished.
Unfinished songs. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like. But the second one, I'm liking what I'm hearing from the little clips I've seen. I'm liking what I'm hearing.
But I'm just saying, bro, we came a long way from Father Stretching My Hands. Like that listening party,
The fashion,
the shit was crazy. Like,
and then Young Thug put on his song, and then everybody was like that, bro. That was monumental, bro. Monumental.
when they dropped Beautiful Morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when I heard that, I said, oh my, what in the soliloquy is this?
I just
Beautiful Morning. I said, bro, that nigga Ye was spamming the choir.
He was.
Yeah, that's crazy though. So
I'm
so what? So if you have to pick a trio, which trio you going with?
I'm gonna stick with Jay.
You gonna stick with Jay?
So I'm looking at it as more than just music too. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it as music. I'm looking at it as the production side. I'm looking at the influence side. I'm looking at the fiscal side. I'm looking at the impact, and I feel like their brands are over Wayne's side in a way, where Rihanna has Fenty. Kanye had Yeezy and his whole collection. Jay has ownership of, Duce. Was it Ace? Mm-hmm. Like their side is more so on ownership and like
everyone over there is a billionaire.
Yeah, like they got the whole, you know what I mean. And then Drake, they have.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Drake's close.
No, he got Nocta and with Nike, and Nicki got some perfume, but I feel like they already had it figured out. So that's why I'm over there on that side. But when you go music, like when you say just straight music, I don't know where to go.
I think straight music, you edge it just because of Rihanna and Nicki.
To Wayne's side or to
Wayne's side?
To Wayne's side. Okay.
Just because like
the catalogs,
all three of them, and it's like Ree has banger. Damn near all her songs are bangers.
She does.
But like for all those, Nicki has like double bangers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And she hasn't dropped in a while, and I gotta be fair in that aspect. You know, we haven't had a project. We'll probably never get a project.
Probably not. She working on a third baby.
Third?
Yeah.
That boy Rocky.
Third.
That nigga snapping, man.
Third. Yeah, Wayne.
But yeah, man, that pretty much sums up today's episode, man. We're gonna leave that question in the clip when we post it on who y'all picking, man. Y'all going with the tree of Jay, Ye, and Riri? Or you going with
Wayne,
Drake,
Nicki?
Man, we appreciate y'all though, man. Y'all make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe to the YouTube at Vision Networks. Follow me at Swole the Poet on all social media platforms. Tap in for your chance to be featured on Black Prosperity. Tap into Full Circle if you're an entrepreneur and creative seeking social media marketing strategies, visual concepts and direction, and even just, connections to getting into spaces that you're having a hard time too, man. Reach out to the team. We here. And that's it, man. We back. We're going to be rolling. The rest of the cast is still here. Everybody's getting their stuff together. So you're going to see more people. We about to turn it up. We on the road to 100 episodes, man. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tight. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. And yeah, go ahead, Garth. Close them out.
It's Garth Chocolate here. You know what I'm saying? Follow me everywhere at Garth Chocolate. I was going to say, Nicki, she's coming to Atlanta this week, I think.
Really?
Her concert. Yeah.
At the Benz Stadium?
I think so, yeah. So everybody tune out for that. I'm not going.
Make sure I don't go on that side of town.
Yeah. Traffic will be crazy. But yeah, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Proud of y'all if nobody told you that today.
Type shit.
And yeah.
Shit. And we out. Take us out, Kim.